and welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking about a very, very important topic that sometimes takes a bit of our thoughts. It actually becomes sometimes a barrier, and when it becomes a barrier, it overtakes some of our time when we actually want to do anything. We put it into consideration when it is not needed to be put into consideration because it doesn't matter, not for anybody and not for yourself or not for myself. So this particular issue arises when you want to do something that is better than everybody else, something that distinguishes and unique, like makes me unique, or maybe specializes myself or whoever's trying to get out of their comfort zone or whatever it is that they're trying to do. So that thing that I'm talking about, the barrier, the extreme barrier that does not exist, the prison that we have in our heads, that, my friends, is called caring about what others think. So caring about what others think is a completely toxic idea. It is an idea that puts people on pedestals. It's an idea that makes one put themselves down for other people to look down on. It is an idea that makes us perform and makes us not connect with people. It makes us actually stand in front of them and try and perform to them, not try and connect to them. So this is really, really toxic for our brains. And what it does, it stops me from doing sometimes what I want. And the only thing that would help us get rid of this idea is to make a mental shift and understand what it really is. If we keep avoiding it and keep saying, I don't care about what others think, I don't care about what others think, it's not really going to go away. It is rather going to be in the back of our heads, and it's going to be pulled up whenever we're least expecting it. It's going to come up and it's going to come back in front of us, and we're going to face that problem over and over again if we don't take care of it from day one, from whenever it arises. So, if we realize and look at the world from this clear perspective, not from this cloudy perspective that is made, I want everything to show, Lilik. Not this blurry perspective filled with cloudy, unrealistic expectations, unrealistic fears and all that. No, looking at the world clearly. What do we see? We see that 99% of the universe doesn't really care about one another. 1% is non-existent. That 1%, here's what I think about the world. I would say everyone. However, I know that some people in this world are exceptions. There's always exceptions. But these exceptions we never find. Nobody's going to come and care about somebody that does not relate to them and make an oral exam for them or watches every mini micro movement they do. This does not happen. It doesn't happen actually at all. They'd rather hear what they want to hear and then go on with their lives and do whatever it is that they want. Okay? But in the meantime, what we do when we want, for example, to get up and to public speak, what do we think about? What would others think? Okay, so if I cared about what others think, why is that making me hesitant? If I care about what they think, why don't I say more good things to them? But here's what we do. I put their consideration, their thoughts, their judgments, their opinions first. People who have never mattered to me. People who I never knew when I was born. People who have never did anything for me. Why am I caring about what they think? And nonetheless, I don't care about them. I don't care what they do. I never was with them when they were born. Why am I caring about people that don't care about me? People that have never been in contact with me at all in their lives. This, my friends, we do that when we actually care about what others think. People, we have to realize, in order to not care about what others think, we have to put in our minds that those people don't care / don't focus on us, but rather they're focused in their own lives and they're trying to do their own thing, and they're actually thinking about what I think, and we're all stuck in this me kind of thing. Although it's good to, I want to have a high ego, but in the same time, I want to do and express myself and not care about the opinions of others. I don't know if this is an issue that anybody has, but I feel like when I'm surrounded by people that are different than me, I start to lose myself. I start not having my personality. I don't know where it goes, but I feel like I would so much pay attention on what they're doing and start not showing my personality, because I don't want to seem, I don't know what I want to do, but I don't want to make them feel different, make them feel bad, make them change their minds about me. This is something that is realistic. Although I'd like to always go over what it is that I actually think and say, yes, this is that, but this is what happens. And to stop that, I need to first acknowledge it. Acknowledging the issue is literally halfway through the solution of whatever issue that you're trying to resolve. So I'm trying to resolve that issue, not caring about anybody. First of all, to resolve that issue is I have to understand that even if I care about what they think, I should not change my style of speaking. Because I care about what they think, and there's no reason that I would be different because I care about what they think. Yeah, everybody cares about what others think, yes. And also, not only does everybody care about what others think, people perform, they do themselves whenever they're talking. They do whatever it is that represents them. And this is what I need to start doing, is to start representing myself and not anybody else. And not being apologetic for what I do. If I want to breathe in, then I can breathe in. If I want to do this, then I can do this. If I want to do that, I have to not restrict myself at all. Because no matter what, I was born confident, and there's no reason to change who I am for anybody. Anybody. I care about what they think or I don't. I still will do myself and will express only myself. I will move my hands and be gestural as much as I feel needed. And that will not stop. And another thing is realizing, tip number 2 is realizing how much really do I matter to them. They probably don't even remember me after 2 seconds. They have nothing to remember. There's nothing, they won't even remember me. This is another thing. And thinking that I'm taking over their brains at the particular moment that I'm talking to them, I am actually wrong by thinking so. Because when I'm speaking to them, they're probably thinking about something else, and or they're thinking about what I'm saying. And not only are they thinking about what I'm saying, they're actually thinking about how much is what I'm saying applies to them. How much will that benefit them? They're not thinking, oh, she's talking, let me do an oral exam. No, nobody's doing an oral exam. And I need to be so comfortable with myself talking. I need to have a higher ego and a higher confidence in myself. How do I do that? By loving myself more, by telling myself how important I am, and also always maintain boundaries. Shems, always maintain boundaries. Be mean, belittle people, bully people if needed, and just always know that I'm the most important person in the conversation. with the fact that I am outside of myself. Being completely outside of myself and focusing extremely on the outside. Just being where I am, but yet maintaining my expression, expressing myself. Here's the thing, by caring about impressing people or having people like me, I'm actually losing myself, my expression. I wasn't born to care about what anybody thought. I do myself, and this is the way it's gonna be from now on. I would just care about what I do, and most importantly, this is really important, Laylek. This you're gonna love, and you're gonna open your eyes for. This is telling you and me that you cannot, absolutely cannot, make people that dislike me or like you like me. I cannot make people that don't like me like me. It just does not happen. It does not happen that way. In this world, we are born, and there's some people that will like us and some people that will not like us. And for those people that don't like us, guess what? They will never like us. Not only will they never like us, but they have the reasons for not liking us. They either hate our gut, they just don't like us. The other reason is they hate that we're better than them, that I'm better than them. And 3 is the fact that I might have some quality that they don't have or they wish to have, but rather than working on themselves, they hate on somebody else who has that quality. The definition of a loser and a winner is a winner focuses on winning and a loser focuses on the winners. This is the issue with people who are followers, people who hate, people who have grudges. And another thing that is really important for you and me, Laylek, is that people that like me or like you will never dislike. I don't know why I make my voice lower. But those people that the people that like me or you, Laylek, will never dislike us. They will never dislike us, no matter what we do. Even if we were holding 2 crabs in our hands, they will still like us. No, even if we eat Subway on the floor, they will still like us because they think whatever that we're doing is really cool. So, point being is that do not at all change myself or the way I want to do something or the way let's say I eat or the way or what I was going to do, or that I shouldn't hide, for example, my messy backpack, or I shouldn't hide something that shows my real self, for example, I don't know, dirty shoes, whatever it is. Those people that like me or like you will never ever dislike me, ever. And if they happen to dislike me, that means they never liked me in the first place. And this is a really important one. The people in the middle. Those people in the middle that don't either dislike me or like me, those people are neutral, right? And those people we find are classmates, sometimes our teachers. We don't have to like someone or dislike someone. We can be in the middle. There's some people that will mean nothing to me, and they don't have to mean nothing to me, even if I see them on a daily basis. Those people will never mean anything. Not now, not forever. It is just that our paths crossed, and they crossed, so that doesn't mean I will like them or dislike them. I don't have to formulate a feeling towards every person. And same with them. Most people don't feel anything towards anyone. So if I come across people that do not feel anything towards me, that is people of neutral feelings. And that's the best state to be, honestly. Another thing that is really important that I wanted to go over was, let me see what it was. I went over caring less about what people think and expressing oneself, no matter what it is. that they're doing, just expressing without caring. Because the more we express, the more I show more of my personality, the more I'm liked. And also, oh, very importantly, the idea, this is really important, the idea that by other people treating you or me right, it determines my self-love or self-respect is how people treat me. No. First of all, we have to tell people how to treat us. I have to tell people how to treat me. They don't have to feel anything towards me, but I will still demand respect, and I will still say that no matter what, I will demand my respect and demand the way that I feel is best fit with me. If somebody acts up, I should not be afraid to actually be mean to them, and not only be mean to them, but also be confident with my meanness, then turn back to normal. However, knowing that I should love myself and not based on the love of others. For example, I come into a meeting or a gathering or a classroom, and let's say the majority of people in the classroom, which this is an impossible case, do not like me. This is an impossible case. Because most people will never feel anything. Most people don't even care. And people will just go back to their shitty lives. Will just go back to their shitty lives. And will keep coming back to their shitty lives. Because they got other things and they're just full of crap. People mostly are insignificant and don't matter. But point being is that if they don't like me, I should not automatically start thinking there's something wrong with me. I should not think that I should do anything different. It is something that is wrong with them. It is their problem. And this is not how I treat myself. I treat myself with respect, with love and appreciation because I love myself. And I should not base my love and respect and how I should be treated based on other people. Yes, I should demand respect, but I cannot... I demand respect, but I don't care about the love or hate of others. It is none of my business. And I will still do me because no matter what, I will have people that will not like me. No matter what, even if I become the nicest person, even the greatest people in the world. For example, Jesus. Most people hated Jesus. He would talk and people would want to kill him. They did not only hate him, but they wanted to kill him. But guess what? Did that affect him? He had a message. And he gave that message and he died for that message. Well, it's different for every religion, but he literally was almost going to die for his message. So I should be that kind of a person. Nobody can affect my self-esteem or my priorities in life or how I look at myself because I already have people that love me. And I know that I am a loved personality. I know I am an amazing, an awesome, confident, smart person. I don't need anybody to tell me that for me to believe it. I know that I am. And if I know that I am, that is more than enough. It is more than enough that I know who I am and I will keep expressing who I am without being afraid of anybody. Nobody. I'm afraid of nobody. I'm not afraid of the consequences. I'm not afraid of them or what they might do. I will just do me, and this is the way it's gonna go, and I will speak also with my voice loudly from now on. All right, thank you so much, and until next time. How many? 30 minutes?